Hi, and thanks for joining for the class today. So today's class is designed to help improve balance. So the class involves a range of exercises looking to strengthen some of those key muscle groups involved in helping us to balance. So we're going to start the class in standing, then continue down into 4-point kneeling onto our sides and onto our backs as well today. So I hope you enjoy the class. Remember, always work to a level you're comfortable with, because most importantly, we want you to enjoy it. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's start by bringing those toes apart and those heels apart. So those feet are that hip width distance. Just to start with, we're going to transfer that weight onto the fronts of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly forwards and back. Just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So that weight's going nice and evenly down through those feet. Good. Knees are nice and soft, so not locked back. Hands up onto your pelvis very gently. We're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. So just nice and slowly forwards and back. Again, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements, so that pelvis in that nice neutral position. Well done. Ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted from there. Okay, so we're going to warm up through our arms and legs with our toy soldier movement. So we're going to float our hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to raise one hand, at the same time raise the opposite heel, and then we're going to switch over. So we're moving, alternating sides, just extending those arms up towards the ceiling, at the same time raising that opposite heel, keeping that pelvis nice and level, just moving through, stretching through those ankles and those toes as we're moving side to side through those feet. Well done. Keep going here. Good. That pelvis staying level. So we're switching side to side. Very good. Moving gently through. Just have that little bit of a rhythm to the movement. Well done. Good. Last few here. Opposite arm, opposite leg movement. Well done. Just breathing in and out, not holding your breath as we're moving gently through. Well done. Last few here. And let's do one more each side. And then bringing those arms back down together. Well done. Okay, so we're going to bring our arms and legs back in together here. Elbows in towards our side, and we're going to open out with that little chest opening. And back. Good. And again, opening out and back. Good. And again, open out and back. So we're going to bring those feet back in again here with those heel raises. So we're going to open out. This time we're going to come up onto those toes and reach the arms away and then fold back together. Good. So opening out, reaching away and back. So one nice smooth movement, opening out, up on those toes as we reach away, fold back together. Good. And again, reaching away, folding back. Good. Breathing out, reach away. Breathing in, fold back. Breathing out, reach away. Breathing in, fold back. Well done. Reaching away and back. Lovely. Up on those toes and folding back. Good. And again, reaching away and fold back. Lovely. And again, reach away and folding back. Good. Breathing out, reach away. Breathe in to fold back. Breathing out, reach away. Breathe in to fold back. Lovely. Let's just do one more time, reaching away and folding back. Well done. Relax those arms back down. Good. Okay. So we're going to do some little knee taps here. So we're going to flex at my hip, bring my hand towards that opposite knee and then back. We're going to switch sides. So we're going to go at a reasonable speed, side to side, coming up onto that single leg, tapping and tapping across. Good. Tapping, opposite hand, opposite knee and back. Good. Breathing in and out. Tapping across. Well done. Coming up onto that single leg. Good. And back. Well done. Keep going here. Well done. Tapping across. Just warming up a little bit more through that body. Coming onto that single leg. Well done. And again. Tapping across. Last few here. Good. Lovely. Let's do one more each side. And then bringing those arms and legs back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to work through our legs a little bit more with some squats here. So feet still that hip width distance apart. So we're going to drop down into the squat. Make sure that weight goes back onto those heels. So imagine you're sitting back onto that chair. And we're going to drop down from here. Now, as we come up, we're going to then reach our hands up to the ceiling and then up on those toes again. Good. So we're going to sink down into that squat. Lift up, raise the hands up onto those toes. Good. Drop down. lift up, raising up onto those toes. Good, and again, drop down, coming back up, reaching arms up onto those toes. Good, drop down, lift up, and reaching up. Lovely, and again, drop down, lift up on those toes. Well done. Drop down, lift up, reaching up. We do a few more here. Sinking down, lift up, and reaching up. Well done, and again, drop down, lift up, and reaching up. Well done. Drop down, lift up, reaching up. Well done. Last few, and reaching up. Good, and again, drop down, lift up, and reaching up. One more time, drop down, lift up, and reaching up to a well done, coming back to that start. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into our one leg circle movement. I'm just going to come onto one leg. The leg you're standing on is going to work really hard to keep that knee nice and soft. The other side, we're going to circle round from that hip joint, either with that toe just touching on the ground, or if you can, we're going to hover the foot above and just circling around. Good, so keeping that pelvis nice and level, up nice and tall, and moving gently through, just breathing in and out as we're circling that leg around. Well done. Good, now let's change direction of that circle, so coming around and back. Very good. Moving gently through, circling around and back. Well done. Moving gently through and back. And then one more time. And then bringing that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so let's do the same with the other side. So either keeping that toe again in contact with the ground, or we're going to flex the foot and hover above and coming around in that circle. Good. Moving gently through. That movement coming from that hip joint as you're circling that leg around just as big as you can control. That leg you're standing on, keep that knee soft. It's working hard to support you. Let's change direction of that circle, coming around and back. Well done. Circling around and back. Very good. Moving gently through. Last few. One more time. And then bringing that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so let's work our hips a little bit further with our standing clam movement. So we're going to stand onto one leg here again, knee nice and soft, the other leg just that toe resting on the mat here, and we're going to open out and fold back. So hip bones pointing forward, we're opening out and folding back. Good. Open out and back. So it's not a huge movement, we're keeping those hip bones forward as we're opening out and folding back. Well done. Now if that feels comfortable here, continue with that toe just rotating onto that mat. Or if you can, we're going to hook that foot around the other leg. Do the same again, opening out and fold back. Opening out and folding back. Well done. And back. Opening out, fold back. Well done. And back. Good. So keeping those hip bones forwards, opening out, folding back. Good. Opening out and folding back. That leg you're standing on is working really hard to support you. Well done. One more time. And folding back, lower that leg back down. Okay, let's do the same the other side. So toe resting onto the mat here. Then we're going to open out and fold back. Good. And again, opening out and fold back. Open out and folding back. Well done. So just keeping that toe resting on the ground there, opening out through those hips. It's not a big movement. Keep those hip bones pointing forwards. Well done. Now if that's comfortable here, again, stay there. Or if you can, we're going to hook that foot around the other leg, open out and fold back again. So that leg you're standing on again is working really hard to support you as you open out and fold back. Well done. Opening out and folding back. Well done. And back. Opening out and back. Very good. Last few. Good. And let's just do one last one. Opening out and back, and then lowering that leg back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come around and work on some lunges here. So we're going to come back onto my mat. So I'll come sideways so you can see me. And we're going to step back onto one leg. So I'm going to drop down into a little lunge, and then going to push off, lift up into that single leg stand. Okay, so we're going to drop down, little lunge, and then we're going to push off into that single leg. Good. So sink down, push up into that single leg. Let's do 5 more. So we're going to go 5. pushing up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing up and then bring that leg back. Well done. Okay, let's do the same the other side. So we're going to step back with the other leg. We're going to drop down to that little lunge and then push up onto that single leg. And again, dropping down, pushing up onto that single leg. That leg as you come up on that single leg, keep that knee soft. Drop down. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing up and then coming back to that start. Well done. Okay, so we're going to extend our hips a little bit here and we're going to stretch our opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're going to reach our opposite arm, opposite leg away. Then we just bring them in just towards each other, opposite hand to knee. And we're going to stretch, extend away, just folding in, opposite hand to knee. Extending away, folding in. Breathe out, extend away, breathe in, fold back. Breathe out, extend away, breathe in, fold back. Well done. And back. Breathing out. Breathe in, folding in, and out. Well done. Extending away, folding back. Last few. Reach away, folding in. Very good. And back. One more time. Folding in and extending away. Bring that arm and leg back. Very good. Okay, let's do the same with the other side. So we're going to reach opposite arm, opposite leg away, and then fold hand to knee together, reaching back. So we're really using that bottom muscle to extend that leg back. So just reaching back, folding in. Again, as before, that leg you're standing on is also working hard to support you as you fold in and extend away. Folding in, extend away. Good. Fold in, reach away. Last few here, holding in, reaching away. Very good. And now, folding in, reach away. Good. Fold in, reach away. One more time. Fold in, reach away. Bring that arm and leg back down. Well done. Okay, so let's do a few roll downs from here. So you're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there. Then as you breathe out, slowly restacking back up into standing. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at that end point, and again, slowly on the out breath, coming back up into standing. Good, one more here, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Breath at the end there, and as you breathe out, coming back up into standing. Good, now on this next one, we're going to roll down, we're going to come down into 4-point kneeling. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out again, just slowly rolling those hands back down. Good, just soften your knees at your end point, and then we're going to slowly come down into our 4-point kneeling position, and we're going to continue our class from here. Okay, so we're going to continue here into 4-point kneeling. So my hands are just in front of those shoulders, elbows nice and soft, knees underneath those hips here. We're just going to move through our backs just gently with our cat stretch movement. So we're going to tuck that head under, arch that back up, flex through the spine, then gently dropping down and extending. And again, arching that back up, flex through that spine, and then gently dropping down and extending. Good, and again, arching that back up, flex through that spine, and then drop down and extending. Well done, last few here, arching that back up, good, and then drop down, gently extending, well done. And then just find that midpoint between those two movements. So that back's in that nice neutral position, tailbone just tucked under here. And we're going to start with our swimming movement. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lengthen through our leg and then fold back. Opposite leg, reaching away and fold back. So keep that back nice and level as we lengthen through that leg, fold back. Don't try and make that movement too high, lengthening through and back. Now, if you can, we're going to add that opposite arm reach and then fold back. Good, and again, breathing out as we lengthen away, breathe in to fold back. Keep that neck nice and long, good. So just looking straight down at that mat, lengthening away and back. So breathe out, lengthen away, breathe in to fold back. Breathe out, lengthen away. Breathe in to fold back. Well done. Keep going here. So we're just challenging that center, challenging that core as we're lengthening opposite arm and leg away. Well done. And again, reaching away and back. Well done. Reach away and back. Now on this next one, we're going to reach away. Hold that there. I want you to tap your hand and foot to the mat, lift up and then fold back. And again, reaching opposite arm. Tap down, lift up and back. Well done. And again, reaching away. Tap down, lift up and back. Good. And again, reaching away. Tap down, lift up, fold back. Good. And again, reaching away. Tap down, lift up, fold back. Good. And again, reach away, tap down, lift up and back. Breathing out. Tap down, lift up, breathe in to fold back. Very good. Last few here. Nice and control. Very good. And again, reaching away, tap down, lift up, fold back. Last few here. Very good. Reaching away, tap down, lift up and back. Reaching away, tap down, lift up and back. Let's do one more each side. Reaching away and back. Opposite side. Tap down, lift up and back. Well done. Let's come off those hands. Draw up down into that child pose. Have a little stretch out here. So take a few nice deep breaths in and out here. On that out breath if you can, just relaxing down into that stretch. A little bit further if you can. Well done. Breathing in and out. Very good. So we're going to come up onto our elbows here. If you don't like being on your elbows, then you can come onto your hands here if you prefer. So we're going to start with our elbows and we're going to raise one leg up here, that knee's bent. We're going to then straighten that leg, point the toes, and then we're going to flex the foot and flex the knee. And again, point and straighten the leg, flex the foot and knee back. Good. And again, point and straight, flex to come back. Well done. And back. Let's do 8 more here. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that leg back down. Let's do the same on the other side. So opposite leg lifted, that knee's bent. And we're going to start by extending that knee, pointing the toes, flex the foot, come back. Good. Point the toes, flex the knee and foot, come back. And again, extending and back. Breathe out, extending away. Breathe in, fold back. Let's do 8 more. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lower that leg back down from there. So we're going to stay onto our elbows. Opposite leg again. Now we're going to reach that leg away, lift that leg up, so extending that hip slightly, and we're going to come around into a one-leg circle. So we're going to hold this position, circling that leg around, just breathing in and out as we're circling that leg. So just make that circle as big as you can control. If you're feeling too much movement going through that pelvis, just make that circle a little bit smaller. Just breathing in and out, circling that leg around. Well done. And let's change direction of that circle, moving gently around. Good, still breathing in and out, not holding your breath as we're coming around and back. Well done, circling around and back. Very good. And one more. And then lowering that leg back down. Well done. Let's do the same on the other side. So reaching the leg away, hold that position, and we do a one-leg circle. So we're going to come around and back, circling that leg around, just breathing in and out as we're circling that leg around. Very good. Moving gently through. Very good. Circling the leg. Good. And then let's change direction, moving around and back. Very good, keeping that control. We're circling that leg around. Just remember, as big as that circle as you can control, moving gently through. One more circle. And then lowering that leg back down. Well done. Let's drop back into that child pose stretch again. Just have a little stretch through that arms. Breathing in and out here. on that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Breath in and out. Sinking down from here. Well done. And again, breath in and out. Relaxing down. Very good. Okay, so we're going to come back up and then we're going to come down onto our sides from here. So if you've got a thicker block you're using or a little pillow to support your head, and grab that, we're going to come down onto our sides. So we're going to have those hips stacked on top of each other, and we're going to lift this top leg up to that hip height to start with and go into our side kick movement. So we're going to glide this leg forwards and then gliding it back. So imagine that leg's on a table, we're gliding it forwards and gliding it back. So keeping that control, keeping that leg at that hip height, really challenging those glutes as we're gliding forwards and gliding back. Now if that's comfortable with that knee bend, continue here, gliding forwards, glide back, or if you can, we can straighten that lower leg. Same again, glide forwards, glide back. Point the toes to glide forward, flex the foot to glide back. Point the toes to glide forward, flex the foot to glide back. Well done. Controlling that movement, point the toes, gliding forwards, gliding back. Good, and again, gliding forwards, gliding back. Well done. Keeping that leg at that hip height level as you glide forwards and glide back. So we're pointing those toes to glide forward, flexing the foot to glide back. And again, point to glide forward, flex to glide back. Well done. Keeping that control. Well done. Gliding forwards, gliding back. Lovely. And again, glide forwards, glide back. So remember, we can point those toes gliding forward, flex the foot gliding back, but keeping that control through that center as we're moving that leg forwards and back. Well done. Last few here. Good. And again, gliding forwards, gliding back. Well done. Glide forwards, glide back. Let's do one more. Glide forwards, gliding back, and then lowering that leg down. Oh, well done. Let's drop that leg in front. Give that muscle a little rest there. So while we're resting this top leg, we can lengthen through that lower leg and just do a few little pulses of that inner thigh, just while we're giving that top leg a rest. So breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. And again, breath in and out, and lower that leg down. Well done. So we're going to straighten both legs out here, feet just in front of you. Those hips are stacked on top of each other. And we're going to do our leg lift sideways movement. So this top leg, we're going to lift up and out to the side, just as far as comfortable, lower the leg down. So if you can, we're going to point the toes to lift up, flex the foot to lower. Point the toes to lift up, flex the foot to lower. Good. And again, point to lift up, flex to lower. Well done. And again, point to lift up, flex to lower. So we're lifting and lowering through that top leg, keeping those hips stacked. Well done. Just really working those glutes a little bit more here as we're lifting and lowering. Well done. And again, lifting and lowering. Very good. And down. Lift up and lower. And again, lifting and lower. Last few. Lift up and down. Well done. And again, lifting and lowering. Now on this next one, if you can, we're going to lift up, flex the foot, hold that there. Let's see if we can do 8 little pulses. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower that leg down. Oh, that was a bit mean, wasn't it? Well done. Bend those knees back up here. Okay, so we're going to come up onto the same side here. Just pop that block down. I'm going to have my hand just slightly reached out in front here. My knees are going to be bent. And we're going to open this top arm out, and then we're going to rotate that arm through and under. Now as we come back round, I want you to lift that top knee and open out into our clam, okay? So we're rotating through as we open out and lifting up to that clam. Good, and again, rotating through and then lifting up with that top knee as we raise that arm back up. Good, and again, rotating around and back. Good, a few more here, opening out. And back. Good. Rotating round and back. Last few. And back. Well done. And back round. Well done. Let's do one more. Rotating around and back down. Well done. Bring that arm back around. Very good. So let's come round and down onto the other side. So we'll grab our block just to bring it with us. And we're going to come down onto our side here, onto that opposite side. So knees bent up as we did before. Those hips are stacked on top of each other. And we're going to start here with our side kick movement. So we're going to lift this top leg up to that hip height as we did before. Glide the leg forwards, gliding it back. So as I said before, imagine it's on that table. We're gliding forwards, gliding back, keeping that control as you're moving the leg forwards and back. Well done. That leg staying at that hip height to really challenge those glute muscles as we glide the leg forwards and back. Well done. Now if that's comfortable here with that knee bent, keep going, gliding forwards, gliding back. Or if you can, we're going to straighten this top leg, glide forwards, glide back. That top leg straight, glide forwards and gliding back. Well done. Point the toes to glide forward, flex the foot to glide back if you can. Point the toes to glide forward, flex the foot to glide back. And again, point the toes to glide forward, flex to glide back. Well done. And again, gliding forwards, gliding back. And again, glide forwards, glide back. Point the toes to glide forward, flex the foot to glide back. And again, point to glide forward, flex to glide back. Very good. So keeping that control through that center, that leg still staying at that hip height level, really working those glutes as we glide forwards, glide back. Well done. And again, gliding forwards, gliding back. Few more here. Glide forwards, glide back. And again, glide forwards, glide back. Glide forwards, glide back. Last few. Gliding forwards, gliding back. Well done. And again, glide forwards, glide back. Let's do one more time. Gliding forwards, gliding back, and then lowering that leg down. Well done. Drop that leg in front. Give that muscle a little rest there. While we're resting this top leg, we can lengthen through that lower leg and just do a few little pulses of that inner thigh. So just breathing in and out, just while we're resting and giving this top leg a little break there. Well done. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. One more time, breath in and out, and lower that leg down. Well done. Okay, so let's straighten both legs out here, feet just slightly in front of you, those hips stacked on top of each other. And we're going to start with our leg lift sideways here. So top leg, we're going to lift up and out to the side just as far as comfortable, and then lower back down. If you can, we're going to point to lift up, flex the foot to lower. Point to lift up, flex to lower. And again, point to lift up, flex to lower. And again, point to lift up, flex to lower. So we're lifting and lowering through that top leg. Nice and controlled. Point the toes to lift up, flex foot to lower. So just lift as far as you're comfortable. Just working those glute muscles a little bit more here. And again, lifting and lowering. Well done. Keep going here, lifting and lowering. Well done. And again, lifting and lowering. Very good. And again, lift up and lower. Well done. Lifting and lowering. Very good. And again, lift up and lower. Let's do one more time. Lifting. We're going to hold this here, flex that foot. Let's do 8 little pulses. So go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower that leg down. Oh, well done. Give that muscle a little rub there. Oh, that was a bit mean, wasn't it? Well done. Okay, so we're going to come up onto same side, but we're going to reach that arm out slightly here. Knees bent. So our feet and hips roughly in that line. We're going to lift this top arm up and we're going to bring that arm through and under. Remember, as we come up with this top arm, we're going to open that top knee into that clam movement. And again, reaching through and under and lifting up arm and that top leg. Good. Opening out through that top knee. Well done. Dropping through and under and then lifting back up. Good. Just working that clam slightly here as we rotate through and then lift back up together. Good. Last few here, opening out and fold back. Well done. Opening out and folding back. Very good. Opening out and folding back. Good. Last few. And let's just do one last one, rotating through and lifting. lifting up, well done. Bring that arm and leg back down, well done. Okay, so we're going to come round onto our backs from here. So come round and down onto your backs, feet and knees that hip width distance apart. So as we did before, just tilt that pelvis forwards and back again, just making sure we're in that nice neutral position here. Those ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted. Okay, so we're going to start here with our bridge movement. So we're going to bring our arms down by our side. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down onto the mat. And again, tucking the pelvis under, use those bottom muscles, lifting up into that bridge. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly going back down onto the mat. Good. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up, breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking back down onto the mat. Good. And again, tucking the pelvis under, lifting up, breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly coming back down onto the mat. Good. Now on this next one, if you can, we're going to lift up into that bridge, hold that here. Then we're going to raise one heel and down, opposite heel, down, and then lower back down together. Good. And again, so we're lifting up. Hold that lift, raising a heel and down, and opposite heel. Good. And then lowering back down from there. Well done. And again, lifting up. Hold that position. Keep that pelvis nice and level as we raise the heel and down, opposite heel. Good. And lowering back down. So keep repeating that in your own time. Do the last few here, lifting up. Hold this position, then we're going to raise a heel and down, opposite heel, good, and then lowering back down from there. Well done. And again, lifting up, holding that position, raising a heel, opposite leg, and then lowering back down. Well done. Last few here, lifting up. Use those bottom muscles, hold that position, raise a heel and down, opposite heel, and then lowering back down. Good. Lifting up. Hold that there, raise a heel, down, opposite heel, good, lowering down. Let's do one last one together here. Lifting up, hold this position, raise a heel and down, opposite heel, down, and then lowering back down. Well done. Okay, now I'm going to raise one leg up into tabletop here, and I'm going to raise my opposite hand as well. Now I want you to drop this leg into a little scissors movement. So we're going to tap the foot down, just bring the arm down slightly with it, and we're going to lift back up, and then we're going to stretch opposite arm and leg away. So we're going to fold in, tap down, lift up, and lengthen arm and leg away. Fold back, tap down, lift up, and reach away. Good, so we're sticking with the same side, we're tapping down, lifting up, and lengthening opposite arm, leg away. Tap down, lift up, reaching away. Good. Tap down, lift up, reaching away. Well done. So keeping that control through that center, we're lengthening arm and leg away just as far as you can keep that control. Well done, reaching away. Good. So we're tapping down, lift up, lengthen arm and leg away. Good. Tap down, lift up, lengthen arm and leg away. Well done. Last few. Tapping down, lift up, reaching away. Good. And again, tap down, lift up, and reaching away. Tap down, lift up, reach away. Well done. One more set. Tap down, lift up, and reaching away. Back to that start. Float that leg and that arm back down. Well done. Let's do the same the other side. So opposite, arm raised, leg up into tabletop, and we're going to just tap down, lift up, and reaching away. Good. So tapping down, lowering the arm slightly, and then reaching arm and leg and back. Good. Tap down, lift up, lengthening away. Well done. Tap down, lift up, and reaching away. Very good. Reaching away. So nice and controlled, not letting those ribs flare. We're just reaching back as far as you can keep that control. So we're lengthening opposite arm, opposite leg. So tapping down, lift up, reaching away. Good. Tap down, lift up, reach away. Well done. Tap down, lift up, reach away. Very good. Last few. Tap down, lift up, and reach away. Good. down, lift up and reach away. Last couple here, tap down, lift up, reach away. One more time, tap down, lift up and reach away. Well done, folding back and lowering those arm and legs back down. Well done. Okay, this time we're going to pop our hands behind our head here. Now we can keep our feet down if this feels more comfortable, so I'll show you both options. So with feet down, I want you to lift up to abdo prep, and then we're going to open those knees out and then bring them back together as you lower back down. So lifting into the abdo prep, open the knees and then fold back. If that's comfortable there, we can lift both legs up into that double tabletop. As we lift to abdo prep, open the knees and then fold back. So coming opening into this sort of diamond shape and back. So breathing out, lifting up, open the knees, breathe in, fold back, lower down. Breathe in, lower down. Good. Lifting up and lowering. Well done. Lift up and lower. Very good. Opening out and fold back. Well done. Open out and fold back down. Good. Opening out and lowering. Very good. Last few here. Opening out and lowering. Very good. Let's do 5 more. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And then lowering those legs back down one at a time. Let's bring those knees in, have a nice little hug and stretch out there. Well done. So just breathing in and out here. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can, holding that stretch, breathing in and out. Good, breathing in and out, relaxing down into that stretch. Well done. Then lowering the leg down one at a time, back to that start position. So arms down by your side or out to the side of you. Let's drop those knees over to one side, turn your head to that opposite side if you can, and then gently coming back up and over to that opposite direction. So opening out, coming back up, drop those knees over, turning that head, rotating gently here, and then coming back up and over that opposite direction. Well done. And again, drop those knees over, turning that head, then coming back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. So just rotating side to side from here. Good, just as far as comfortable. Drop those knees over, turning that head. Well done. Gently coming back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. Last few here. Back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. And then bring those knees back to that centre, arms back down by your side. Let's just stretch out through our bottom muscles now. So one foot onto the opposite knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we'll bring the other leg up and towards you. Again, just as far as you're comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So just taking a nice deep breath in and out. On that out breath, just sinking down to that stretch. That little bit further if you can. Breathing in and out. Good. And again, breath in and out. Very good. Holding that stretch here. Breathing in and out. Sinking down on that out breath. Just that little bit further if you can. Good. And then lowering that leg down. Do the same the other side. Opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, just bring the other leg up and towards you just as far as you feel comfortable. And again, we're just going to hold this stretch here. So just breathing in and out. And again, breath in and out. Holding this stretch here. Again, on that out breath, just sinking down that little bit further if you can. On that out breath, well done. Breathing in and out. Good. And then just lowering that leg back down. And we're going to stretch out through our hamstrings now. So knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg. Feeling that stretch through the back of the leg there, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, and then holding this stretch. So just breathing in and out. Good. Holding that stretch, breath in and out. Well done. And then if you can, we're going to point and flex through the foot there. Just moving gently through, pointing and flexing. Well done. Well done. Pointing and flexing. And then holding that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, lengthening out through the back of that leg. Well done. And then just lowering that leg back down. Good. Let's do the same on the other side. Knee up towards the ceiling. Lengthen out through the back of that leg. Use your hand to support that leg there if you want to. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling. We're going to hold this stretch. Good. Lengthening out through the back of that leg there. Very good. Then if you can, we're going to point and flex through the ankle again. Moving gently through that movement. Well done. Pointing and flexing. And then hold that stretch there again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, very good. And then just lowering that leg back down, very good. So let's come back up into sitting now. So just sitting comfortably onto your mat, either legs crossed or legs out in front, whatever feels comfortable for you. Going to keep those shoulders down, that neck nice and long and lifted. And we're going to bring those elbows into our side. And we're just going to open out through that chest here and then back. Good. And again, opening out and back. On this next one, we're going to open out, reach those arms away and folding back. Good. And again, opening out, reaching away and folding back. And again, open out, reach away and folding back. Last couple, open out, reach away and fold back. One last time, reaching away and folding back. Well done. Then we're going to bring our arms across the body here. I'm just going to go into a little spine twist. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, rotating that body around to the side, back to the center, and again, reaching away and back, rotating around, back to the center, and again, reaching away and back. One more each side, reaching away and back. Last time, reaching away and back, and then bring those arms back down. Well done. Relax those shoulders. Fantastic. Thanks for joining for the class today. I hope you've enjoyed it and hopefully see you again soon.